Alright, boys and girls, I did my OSHA presentation on head protection. You can find that in 1926.100. This bad boy right here. 1926.100 says employees working in areas where possible head injury is probable shall be protected by protective helmets. One of these guys right here. As you can see, this is Jerry's. Hard hats must meet specifications contained in American National Standards Institute Z89.1-1969. Subpart 1, employer must provide each employee with head protection. 2, employer must ensure head protection provided for each employee exposed to high voltage meets requirements contained in section 9.7, electrical. Alrighty. Our employer requires head protection 100% of the time on the job. A lot of common questions about hard hats is, can I wear a baseball cap underneath? MSA recommends you should not, which is this is a MSA hard hat, as you can see right there. However, there are requirements or tests showing that it does not affect the performance of the suspension if the suspension is flipped backwards. I will get into that later. Can I wear my hard hat backwards? The answer is yes, but only if the headgear is flipped around. So if you flip this guy right here, the suspension, so it is now at the brim, that is okay. That you might not be able to take the suspension out of all hard hats. That's the style we have, where the headgear can be removed and flipped around, because that has to be changed every year. How long do hard hats last? Hard hats are they're exposed to a lot of harmful materials and chemicals that may make them degrade after a long period of time. The hard hat suspension has to be changed every year. Per OSHA, as well as the helmet itself has to be changed every 5 years. And I don't know if you can see it that well, but right there it says the born on date. This one is 2012 and the month of October. So this hard hat is good for 5 years, and the suspension is definitely out of date, but that's not mine anyway. So can I paint my hard hat? No, that's just why would you do that? That's just stupid. Can I put stickers on it? Only can you put stickers. They're to use pressure sensitive stickers or tape with self-adhesive backing, as long as they are no closer than 1/2 inch from the edge of the helmet, according to MSA. The stickers and tape will not affect the burn through rate. Alright, yeah. Inspection. These obviously have to be inspected daily. You know, press it together, check it good, make sure there's no cracks, anything like that. No big gouges out of it. As you can see, this one's a little bit banged up. Little scuffs and scratches. There's a couple different types of hard hats. There's type 1, which is designed to protect workers from only blow on the top of this. You can find the type by looking on the inside of the hard hat right there. That sticker actually means something. This one is a class 1 type E, which means that it is only designed for the top blows, and it has an electrical rating of 20,000 volts. Type 2 is designed to offer protection from lateral blows, such as front, back, side to side. Another class, there's a class E, which I stated already, which is mostly for electricians, 20,000 volts. Class G is 2200 volts. And Class C is conductive, that is zero protection from electricity. I will now be showing you the pros and cons of wearing your hard hat to work every day. It's my OSHA podcast. I have a Faith Technologies hard hat. This is Jerry's. It expires in 2017 in October. As you can see the date, I don't know if you can see it that well, but that's a 12 and it's pointing at the 10 for the year and the month that it was born. So it has 5 years. The head suspension is definitely out of date, but it is just a MSA hard hat, and we're gonna drop put it on a watermelon and drop a crescent wrench, my good buddy Randy up there, and hammer, and then for the finale we're gonna do a bowling ball, so should be good. Alright, as you can see, watermelon has a little bit of damage there from our stand. Hard hat still in a good working order. No cracks, no nothing. So now we're going to go videotape Jerry not wearing his hard hat to work. See, after the crescent wrench, Jerry has a little bit of damage right here on the head. Now we're gonna go and see how the hammer treats Jerry.
Now we got it.
Alright, after the hammer drop, Jerry has a little bit of a bump going on here, a little bit of piercing. He's gonna have a definite headache in the day. That's still our hit from our crescent wrench. But as you can see, our stand here is gonna absorb most of the impact, and we have it on a hay bale, so we're gonna go set it on that piece of steel next. Alright, as you can see, we ended up not putting the watermelon on the piece of steel because, well, number one, we ran out of watermelons because my buddy dropped one, and we only had one to do the experiment. So as you can see, after the bowling ball without a hard hat on, the watermelon was pretty much destroyed. So yeah, that pretty much concludes everything that I had for my sources. Not sure if we had to cite them or not, but all I really use is this bad boy and then the Osha website on the line. So see you guys in class.